Coach Rodewald. Coach Wyatt Wheatley's behind the film, and Coach Lopez will also be on our tour with us for Frank Phillips College women's basketball. We're going to show you a little bit of virtual tour. Obviously, with the COVID-19, we've shut down campus for the most part. Still have some people on our campus, but we're not allowed to have our students back on campus yet. We don't know when that'll happen. We're not allowed to have visits because of the NJCA. So we're going to take you through our campus and kind of get you a chance to see things from sitting at home. So we'll go through the BCAC, which is the Board Community Activity Center, and a home of the Plains. This is obviously the lobby of our facility. For those that are similar with like a community gym or a YMCA, it's similar to that as we have community members that come in and work out. But it's also the home for our basketball and volleyball teams sport-wise. This is where we play our home games. Really nice gym. The biggest benefit is we shoot a lot. We shoot a lot of threes. We're known for that. We're hoping and praying we're going to have some more size next year. We've already got some kids that we are pretty sure coming to Frank Phillips, and we're excited about that. The great thing is we have 6 baskets. We get up a lot of shots, and because of that, I think we have the ability to really make you a better shooter. And obviously with 3 coaches, we work a lot on individual development, and we definitely make you into better basketball players. But it's a nice gym. When we have a good home crowd, we can get 200, 300, 400 people in here. It makes this place pretty raucous, especially with the student body. All right, on to the next place. As we tour through, we have the racquetball court, and Coach Rodewald plays racquetball at least once a month. But it's we also do some stretching and some individual workouts while we're trying to maximize our time before we get a chance to get into the gym. So we have a chance to do that. A couple of our coaches are actually lifting, or at least one. Coach Riley, our men's assistant. But this is our weight room that is open to the public. And then we have our own individual athletic weight room as well. So we're making our way to the pool. We have a heated pool with 2 hot tubs, jacuzzis. We do some pool workouts. We also do some the jacuzzis are really good for recovery. Go sit in the hot tub. Living size pool, and get in and do some workouts. Even if you don't know how to swim, we do some stuff that keeps you working on your balance and your conditioning, but it's non-impact on those needs. So then we have two hot tubs, which is awesome. Yes, the coaches take advantage of that too. Good view of our pool from up at top, and also you can see our tennis courts and out into the town border. On this end we have baseball, softball, men's basketball offices, and also our training room. It's pretty small. Our trainer is Scott Seymour. He's also the trainer for the Amarillo Venom football team and the Amarillo indoor professional soccer team. So he does a lot of things. He also trains for a couple high schools as well. So, but he lives here in town. He'll come work with us anytime. My former office too. All right, on to the next spot. We have a weight room downstairs that's open to the public, and then now we built our own weight room just for women's basketball, men's basketball, softball, baseball, and our trying to miss some one sport, volleyball. So this is a little area where ride the bikes, do some abs. And this is our actual athletic weight room, so it's a great thing. The 5 sports split up times, and also you can come in here when no one is in here, but for the most part, we come in here as a team and lift and go through a basketball centric workout, so it's based on different lifts that will benefit you as a basketball player. The great thing is we're all self-contained. We have the athletic weight room upstairs. We have our locker room upstairs. Using it on a daily basis, we put some information on the board. We always try to put up our basketball teams, have a few inspirational quotes. So we post that to the board, so when you come in, you know what jersey color you're wearing. Then here's our locker room. It's nice. Got nice lockers. As you can see, we've got our new uniforms, and we'll get another set, if not 2 sets, next year. So we're glad to get those. This is one of our uniforms, our gray, and then we have one of our shooting shirts, and we usually let the girls keep our shirts that they could take with them. And then we have another uniform. One of our freshman basketball players, but sophomores, because she's going to graduate, JC Mitchell, looking at her locker, which is all kind of what it looks like. You have storage in the bottom. And you can see some of the girls put up one of our local newspapers. They'll take pictures, and so they send them to us laminated, so we put them up. But it's a nice little locker room, not too big, not too small, but it's a good area to come get ready for practice. And all the girls, when they come visit the office, but not too messy. So, all right, well, let's head downstairs and we'll look at, we'll head across first to the opportunity to come in, run on the treadmill. We'll do some overtraining on some acceleration training, elevated training on the treadmills. We've got some ellipticals, some stair steppers, some bikes. Obviously, you can pop on the TV, watch TV while you're working out. So it's a good little room to have to get some cardio in. Now we'll head down. This is the Our Space room. That's what it's called. It's room. Sometimes we play some games in here, hang out. In between classes, you might want to come over and just take a break, or maybe after practice, the cafeteria hasn't opened yet, so you come over here and take a break. Or get here early for practice. Can't get on the floor yet, you come in there. So, we've got a concession stand, so we need some snacks throughout the day. You can definitely grab some of those. And that pretty much wraps up our look at the Board Community Activity Center. It's our home gym and workout facility for the Lady Plainsmen. Short walk across from the gym is into the CLC, which is our main classroom building. Probably 95% of your class is in here. So we head in. The video. We got some neat stuff with where we're at. As we walk through, there's some brands on the wall, and this little wagon's pretty awesome. A lot of times in the mornings they might put out donuts on the wagon, they might put out popcorn, so when you walk through you can get a morning snack or an afternoon snack before class. As we enter the CLC, just the long hallway, got tons of classrooms. On the north end is our nursing department, so if you would like to go in nursing, we do have that as an option. And then throughout here are our classrooms. We're going to view one of the classrooms. Looks like it's one of our English teachers' classrooms. It's really easy to find your classrooms. They're marked well. And CLC is the building, and then just the number 23. So in room 23 here, got some different decorations up. People actually did some really cool artwork on the chalkboard for this class. And a typical classroom, got about room for 24 to 25 people. Most of your classes won't have more than 24 to 25, and that's max. A lot of teachers have the ability to teach through the TV, so they'll write something up, it'll come up on the TV. Obviously have whiteboards and chalkboards as well. So most of our kids, we want them to sit in the front or the middle, and you'll show up to class every day. We do a great job with our academics. Last year we had a better than 3.16 GPA, finished 4th in the country, and had 7 academic All-Americans. So as you can see, we're working on trying to be safe here on campus. Miss Evelyn Rios, who is in our Student Central, she's our educational services. She's actually one of our former students, took my class and passed, so she's working there. We'll head down to our study hall is in CLC 14. But you can see we have, if you want to be a teacher, we have an education club. You have the ability to take some classes to be a teacher. We have a lot of different clubs, international clubs, math club, science club, all kinds of good activities. And this is our study hall. Room CLC 14. Great thing about it, we come in, we have our own printer, we have plenty of computers, plus you could just work, and one of us 3 minimally is in study hall every time you have study hall. We have study hall 2 to 3 times a week, approximately 2 hours at a time, and both Coach Wyatt and Coach Judd are working on their masters, so they need homework time just as much as y'all, but we pride ourselves in academics and doing a great job. So we make sure that you have plenty of time to take care of your academics. So you'd be coming here for women's basketball, but just as probably more important is the fact that you're a student, not just a student athlete. So we mosey down the hall. Our teachers have their offices right here, so in terms of going and meeting with your teachers, it's really simple. We'll just take a quick look just so you can see how close our campus is in terms of proximity from getting to one building to the other. On a beautiful day, you can see the women's dorm, Goins Hall, right up the hill. You just walk right down the back steps and be right into the CLC and then right to the gym. So the location is perfect, and it makes it relatively a quick little trip. So. And as we head down the south corridor is where all our science rooms are. We have physics, Mr. Brink. A lot of our kids take Mr. Brink, Mr. Broxton as well. We have chemistry, physics, biology. You can kind of see some pictures from what people do in class, dissecting all that fun stuff. And then if they don't want to teach in their actual lab rooms, we've got a huge classroom here that they can use. And then next door to that is Mr. Broxton's biology lab, which is brand new, relatively new. Last couple of years was built, and we got some grants, and so I've got a lot of neat things in there, a lot of neat animals, some that you probably don't want to pet, and then some that you probably do. So, all right, well, that's the CLC. You'll spend most of your time academically in here for classes and study hall. This is our library and administration building. We know that you probably read, obviously you're going to college, but this is the business office. So on a normal day, there'd be people and activity going on. For the most part, we're just having one business office employee work during the COVID-19 stuff. And then our president's office, Mrs. Jackie Brand is our administrative assistant, but she does so much more. And then our president, Dr. Jed Hicks, resides in there as well. That's their offices. And they come to most of our games, and so does a lot of our other staff and faculty. As we actually head into the library, you're supposed to be quiet, but it doesn't look like there's anyone in here studying, so we can talk. But we've got a chance to come in here and study as well. You can print off some papers in here, get a Scantron if you need it for a test. And Mr. Price is awesome. He's our librarian. He's our academic liaison for athletics. So he tracks our GPAs. He's actually our co-advisor. So if we need Mr. Price, he looks over all our degree plans, checks everything, helps us set up schedules in conjunction with myself. And is just a great, he's a great sports fan. He'll come work our table, he'll announce our games, and he loves basketball. So maybe since Mr. Price is here, we're lucky enough to have him on campus today. Maybe he would talk a little bit about kind of what the library and up here in student services they offer for us and what he all brings to the table.
Sure, absolutely. So this is the library / student central area. It doesn't look like much a library. All the books are upstairs. So we do have those if anybody needs them. But down here, essentially, we're the first point of contact for most new and transfer students. Student athletes obviously have their coach that they can go through, but we're the ones that actually process all that paperwork that you have to turn in. So applications, transcripts, bacterial meningitis shots, test scores, all those kind of things, they come to us, and then we take care of everything, and once we've got everything that we need, then we turn y'all loose to coach, and then he's able to get you registered for that kind of stuff. In addition, we also take care of the campus mail, so if you're looking for a care package from home and you live a ways away, you can always double check for that kind of stuff in here as well. There's going to be about 5 of us that work in here. Now today there's only a couple of us that are working in here today, but pretty much all of us can do interchangeable jobs, and as far as getting registered and those kind of things. Me personally, I'm the co-advisor for softball and women's basketball, but we have co-advisors for other sports as well, and they're all located in this central area as well. Frank Phillips is about 1,500 students. Half of those are dual credit, another couple, 300, go to the other 2 campuses. So what you're talking about in terms of how many students we have here on campus is about 500 to 550. We cap our classes at about 25, so the numbers are pretty small. And as a matter of fact, if you want to pan around, you can see all the different, you can see the flags that we keep up here. We change those every semester. Those are all the different countries that our students come from. Most of them are athletes, but not all of them. And then of course, back behind me, these are all the different states and U.S. territories that they come from. So even though you're looking at an on-campus population of about 550, 500, give or take. You know, you're going to get a lot of diversity from all over the place. Matter of fact, our Plainsman of the Year one year was from Vietnam, and I'm not sure how they just decide one day to wake up in Vietnam and go, I'm going to the Texas Panhandle and going to go to college there. But we get them from all over the place, and we're glad to have them. So, but yeah, that's pretty much it. If you have any questions, you can always get in touch with Coach. You can call me. I do the annoying voice menu thing, so you know, you can punch all those numbers in, and then if you can't remember how to get anybody else, just hit 0, and I'm probably going to answer the phone anyway because I operate the switchboard. So we can probably answer any question that you have here, and if we can't, we can certainly send you to somebody that can.
All right, thanks, Jason. We appreciate you.
You got it, man.
Mr. Price is one of our biggest fans. So he's a big sports fan, big Texas Tech, guns up. This is our financial aid office. We'll take a walk in here. Looks like one of our ladies is working hard or hardly working.
Hi, how are you?
Angela Spencer and Beverly Fields
It's Eric.
run our, we're doing a virtual tour,
Oh,
Miss
I see.
Angela, yes.
Oh,
So.
nice. Okay, let me play back.
So Angela's in charge of
Student loans.
student loans. She'll help with FAFSA, Pell, but she's really smart. She has this whole collection of all these little Bobby head things.
Which I'm glad you're putting on there. 'Cause
Yeah.
that's, you know, what's really important.
It's kind of neat. So they always have candy, except they're kind of depleted, but they don't have as many people walking through, and probably whoever did walk through ate all of it. But they're great ladies. Miss Beverly's out today, obviously. Probably only keeping 1-2 in office a day with
Yes, sir.
with the COVID-19. So
And we also handle the veterans, so
yeah,
if she needs
yeah. If any students need veteran stuff with the Hazelwood Act, she's the one to talk to. So her and Miss Beverly. So all right. Well, thank you, Miss Angela. Have a good day. All right, we'll head down the hallway here. Just some activities that we do on campus. Just kind of shows that we actually do have students on campus at times. And we have baseball. We have cosmetology department across the street. And so for one Halloween, they dressed up faces or painted up faces and did some hair and makeup for that. Once a year, every so many years, we do a book. And everybody has to read it on campus. One year we did a Holocaust Remembrance book, and then Ellie Wessel came and spoke with us. They have stuff outside, Ag Olympics. We have a Plainsman King and Queen that we crown in the fall or in the spring. And then one of our girls, who's an academic All-American, Aaliyah Richard, actually sang the national anthem at graduation. And normally in the spring we play kickball with the faculty and staff, but we won't have that opportunity this year. As we head down the hallway, we do have 2 other campuses, one in Perrington and one in Dalhart, and then we have a cosmetology campus in Hereford. So we do some dual credit, a lot of dual credit, but we also do some distance learning. So.
Hey guys, my name is Brittany. I am TRIO's academic advisor. So just a little bit about what TRIO does. We offer a wide variety of services. We can give you guys free tutoring. We give you guys free computer use, free printing. We have school supplies. We have seminars on a wide variety of topics like test taking anxiety, time and stress management. If you guys aren't that great with technology, we'll help you out. If you need some help with Microsoft Word or PowerPoint, we're definitely here for you guys. We also try to strive to be a home away from home, so we do a lot of fun trips. We take some trips out to the escape room, out to different plays. We might go to a museum. Once again, that's totally free for you. We also do some campus tours in the spring, so we go to all the surrounding four-year universities. Aside from that, we just build a sense of community by having game nights. We also have some movie nights. We have a little hangout spot in our lab. So in case you're interested in coming to be a part of TRIO, there's 3 ways that you guys can qualify. I don't need all 3, I just need 1. So the first is that you're a first-generation college student, and what that means is neither one of your parents or guardians got their 4-year bachelor's degree before you turned 18. The second way is that you're considered low income. And the third way is if you have a learning or physical impairment, you don't have to be receiving accommodations on campus and you don't have to apply for them. You just need to have some documentation that you have one. So we really hope that you guys come and apply for TRIO. Once you apply, you're in for your remainder of your stay here at FPC. You don't have to apply every semester or every year. So we would really love to have you guys.
All right, we finished up everything else around campus. Here's our dorms where all the girls will be staying. Miss Dina is our dorm director here. She keeps the snacks filled up for the most part. We have a little common area where the girls sit and hang out. They've got board games, video games over here. Going from there, we'll show you one of the rooms. So we'll take you on down. Right here, we've got 2 of our players' rooms. We usually room you guys up. You know, you can pick your roommates if you know somebody here already. Or kind of just based on how you feel. If you feel like you know somebody, you guys get along well. Here we have Hannah's room. This is Hannah's side, this is Sydney's side. They decorate their rooms different. You can change your bunk beds however you want to do them. Some people put them on top, some people spread them out. You really can feel free to decorate your room however. Here we have the community kitchen where all of our girls usually get together, they can cook something. Again, we have a lot of food in stock usually. Coach Rodewald will go and buy you guys some food. He really takes on shopping, takes care of you a little bit. After that, we have 2 bathrooms on both ends. Everybody shares the bathrooms, you have showers, and that's really about it. Thank you guys.